Do you know how to handle all this money responsibly? American citizens are currently in a financial literacy crisis. Personal financial literacy is at an all-time low, and it's not going to change unless our government does something about it.
Financial illiteracy is a problem in America, and we all need to work on it together. I'm Tom Bennett, President and CEO of First Oklahoma Bank. Managing your finances is something that you have to learn. Whenever you graduate high school, you don't just intrinsically know this, so this takes a little bit of time to learn. Our bank has participated in a number of different programs, particularly through junior achievement, that aim to help people understand what credit is.
Hey, did you know that the average American is $38,000 in personal debt? And that's excluding home mortgages.
Wow, that's up $1,000 from a year ago, according to Northwestern Mutual's 2018 Planning and Progress study. But why is that?
It seems that a majority of adults lack an understanding of the core concepts that underlie money management, such as basic budgeting and that eighth wonder of the world, which is compounding interest and returns.
In a survey conducted by Forbes, 51% of millennial respondents answered that they feel their level of personal finance knowledge is holding them back from making financial progress.
This is compared with just 43% of Gen Z and 26% of Gen X and older. So we talked with President of Capital Advisors, Andy Brown, about the importance of financial planning.
The majority of the clients that we come across really don't have a plan. They kind of get through life. You're trying to raise kids, you're trying to save money, you're trying to figure out college, you're trying to figure out all these moving pieces, and then the day arises and you have this basket of money and you don't really know kind of what's going on. They come to us for that guidance, putting everything together, because when you're in your 30s and 40s and 50s, you're just trying to get through life, raise kids, houses, college, and all those things. And all of a sudden you get here, you're like, whoa, what do we do now? And that's typically where we come in.
Knowing how to deal with your personal finances can have so many positive influences to your personal life and financial life, yet so many people lack the knowledge to do so. All right, that will be 2020.
Americans use credit cards more than ever before. Overall, Americans owe $1.4 trillion in credit card debt, and the numbers keep increasing.
A big cause of this? People are more willing to swipe with their credit card, but are cautious about paying with cash. Studies show that credit cards play into the notion of impulse purchases at a much greater degree than cash does. Consumer psychologist Ian Zimmerman points out that impulse buying can lead to anxiety and unhappiness.
So what can be done about this? An educational summit hosted by the Partnership for Financial Literacy was held on Capitol Hill to try and answer this question.
Well, actually, the purpose of that event was to raise awareness amongst lawmakers of the many organizations like Junior Achievement that are out there already working on financial literacy and trying to convey the information to young people and others about financial literacy.
Teaching financial literacy is very important. The younger you start, the better. I am a fan of actually teaching kids how to save money and how to spend money wisely. I think that there's a lot more that the government can be doing to help with the financial literacy crisis in the United States. We've seen some requirements on states to teach financial literacy, but that's not enough.
In America, only 17 states require students to take a financial literacy course in order to graduate.
Personal finance education is essential to a person's financial success and mental well-being. Now, if this is true, then why isn't financial literacy taught to every American?
I've never been offered a financial literacy class, but if I was, I definitely would be interested in taking one. Right now, going through divorce makes it hard financially. Having to go from basically a 2-income to a 1-income is difficult. Being able to go and do whatever, go out to eat whatever I wanted to, buy the kids whatever I wanted to, having to figure out which is more important. They need shoes over a new baseball bat. And now I have to actually budget and make sure that I have enough for my kids, for groceries, utilities.
This is an issue that the government needs to take more seriously and needs to put some funding towards, so we have a society of people in the future who are more financially capable, because more financially capable people makes a stronger economy.
As you can see, financial knowledge can be the main factor that is holding people back from financial success.
Financial education needs to be taught to every American in school
and every American out of school.
Although we may not have all the answers, one of you presidential candidates might.
So who will it be that ends financial illiteracy in America?
Only time will tell, but hey, do it for the people.